listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right, all right, all right. Gotta work on that. How's everybody? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's eye drops. I put eye drops in because I'm not high. No, I didn't even. I haven't smoked anything since this morning. You know, there's days like that where I just don't want to do it. And today's one of those days. Also, haven't been feeling 100, so you know that helps. But that'll make it last a little longer then, which means less money, less money, less money. Now, what are we doing tonight, you say? Ugh. I know, we've got a lot of work to do. Hey. I got bit by something, and that's the bite right there, but it itched up here. Oh, it still itches. Now, tonight, yeah, you know, some nights there's just gonna be me talking. I know, not tonight, but I will be talking. It's what you don't know, what will not hurt you. What you don't know won't hurt you. What you know can hurt you, which is why they, the government, do not tell us anything about anything that's anything. We can't handle it. It's true. Individually, we can handle it. You know, humans individually are smart, intelligent. But together, we're vile, crazy. What movie? Men in Black. Remember when he said that? You know, that reminds me of something. Hold on. Here we go. Ready? We're going to play it. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Men in Black is going to be kicking us off the show. Let's see if we get blasted off.
Humans, for the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
Well, why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
Now that was quick. I'm glad you guys are here. It's Thursday. It is November 20th, 2025. Thank you. Yeah, I do look good today. I was in bed just before. See, I don't like the bumps that are happening here. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to get Botox. And then I could look like this. God, that was weird. God, that felt weird. That looked weird. Who's here tonight? Metalhead. Why do I know that number, 9156? How do you know my PIN number? It's Jeanette, the best a man can get. What? Gillette. Welcome to the show, Lee Argent. Hello, Mr. Argent. How are you this evening? Welcome to the show, lad. Paris Diamonds, how you doing? Waving like a maniac. Samo! What do you say there, rubbernecks? David Wilcox, not Wilcock. All right? Welcome to the show. Rich Lead Food. How you doing, man? UFO 91. Oh, there it is. Now I recognize the 91566. Welcome to the show. Hey, B. Yates. What do you say, Mr. Y? Good to see you, brother. No, you never hear anybody called Mr. Y. It's never happened. Mr. Y, please? No. Mr. C. I had a Mr. C in 5th and 6th grade. Mr. Collins and Mr. P. Paisano. Collins and Paisano. Yeah, those were my homeroom teacher. Well, they were my teachers in 6th grade. Memories, huh? Memories. If I didn't say your name doesn't mean I don't love you. It means not a lot of people are here. You want the truth? Nobody's here anymore. I don't know what I did wrong. All we do is talk the truth, have some fun. Maybe I need to... It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh my God, that is so weird. So, I'm going to go back. We're going to take a trip down memory lane. 5 years ago. Right here on Goof On. I want to bring you back to, just for fun right now. I just saw it. I don't know how this showed up in my Rich Saves America feed, but this episode showed up. My own episode. I get recommended my own shit on the other channel. David Wilcox, you're the only one who's probably was here 5 years ago. And Nathan, if he's here. Samo, maybe. I don't know. I want to show you this. It was my 50th birthday party. 50. And it was happy birthday Goof On. 10 bad things after 50. 5 good things after 50. Alive after 50? All right, let's take a look. Do you remember the intro? I remember this. Oh my God, B. Baker. FAP! Remember this? Oh my God, that was so bizarre. Oh, and then I started. Then the intro. Oh, that's too long.
There is very compelling evidence that we
Oh, I look so different.
Thank you very much, Lori Olifant. $25 on the super chat. Thank you so much. My goodness, thank you.
Oh, that was
She
when
says
I
happy
just
birthday.
got.
And I'll put that up there.
I just got. Yeah, I still have that poster. This is when I just turned. I just got monetized a month earlier.
Gosh, all over the birthday board. It's going to be one of those nights. Thank you, Lori, who is a continued. I don't recall your name, but thank you very much for doing it.
I just wanted to see what we talked
and me
about.
and other Skywatchers in Arizona talk about this. I never, ever remembered her saying she photographed them the night of. She was the one who photographed them. She didn't. I know for a fact. I know. She photographed them 2 years
All right,
on the
let's see what they're talking about in here. Oh my God, $50. Look at those super
flashing
chats.
of the.
Damn, that was when everybody was getting their. Did we get the money yet from the government?
About the country's forecast, especially the one focusing on the United States.
All right.
Your money back. They don't want you spreading it
Oh,
either.
DB Cooper.
That's why they're giving.
Yeah, remember he used to send me fucking money.
2-decade-old SETI ad.
This is amazing. I didn't even use the black background back then like I do now. All right, I thought this would have been a little more interesting. I thought maybe there was something here. I didn't look at it yet. I just saw it popped up in the feed and I figured, let's take a look. Wow. Who's that? The Phoenix Lights? Oh, Beetlejuice. I still have the poster in the background. Who's this guy? Oh, they still using that picture?
Look at her walking around.
Oh, that's Marnie, died at 18.
With a tongue out like that. Bhutan! Ma! Bhutan! Meet the ball!
We used to do a lot of meatballs back in the day.
Unbelievable. Adol. Internet sensation, Marnie.
Okay, now I'm going to say something here that a lot of people don't know. When I used StreamYard, they have a feature on there. And it's a filter that removes wrinkles and your age, and it makes you look better. So when I went from using that to this, it's a little different. Yeah, it's amazing that they actually have that feature on there. Look at me. I look so smooth. All right, let's get away from me. Enough of. Oh wait, no, maybe this is what I wanted to see.
There, look.
I just wanted to see what we talked about.
Don't believe it. Tell
nothing. Same stuff
I don't
over
know.
and
There's
over. This is
life is just a roller coaster of stuff.
Yeah, that's
why I get angry when I see people faking stuff.
Oh.
Check this out. John Lennon got shot. Over the house, and I hated
it. Look at a Blue Chicken, B. Baker.
My mother would be like,
DC
Richie
Cooper.
Move the box. Don't move the boxes.
Jocko Johnson. He
They're
still
all
comes
in
around.
Perfect order.
Lori Oliphant. I know I'm not saying I'll play the Spaced Out Radio. Yeah, I had the feud with Spaced Out Radio way back then. Yeah. All right. Ooh, look at that. It's just so weird seeing these old shows. All right. Thanks for looking at that with me. Not that you had a choice. You could have left. All right. Tomorrow we have a really good show. Yep. You'll see. Did I put up the No, I didn't put up the Did I? No, I didn't. I was in bed. Let's get rid of the Baltic Sea, Baltic Sea, Baltic Sea. Get rid of that. Now, I always say the same thing. Life is crazy enough. You don't need to fake anything. You don't need to lie. You don't need to embellish, right? Everything is just the way it is, right? No, it's not that way. If people didn't lie to us, don't you think it would be a lot easier? Life would be so much easier. The government I'm speaking of. If the government didn't lie, you know what I mean? Hey, who's this guy with the $1 right over there? Every bit helps. Thanks, man. Ben, the Yorkshire Phonier. How you doing, man? Thank you very much. For the £1, £1. Flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. We wear short shorts, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. One horn? Remember that song? Thanks, Ben. How you been, man? I was just singing about you yesterday. Isn't that weird? I think I did talk about you yesterday. Not here. Good to see you, man. Don't forget, I forgot to tell everybody, if you want to help support, Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description, you know. All right, what's this? What are we saying in here? What's up, Arizona Lerps? How you doing? Easy Lerps. Zach Dykist Montsu. All right, let me see what he's saying here. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, David. Hey, Zach. I don't know. Whom do I tell that I am the Lindbergh baby? You can't be the Lindbergh baby. You'd be dead and reincarnated. Oh, dude, you are the Lindbergh baby. We should do something like that to see if the world would buy it. Can you imagine I actually set up a show and then the Lindbergh baby shows up and it's you in a crib wearing the baby outfit, have the thing in your mouth, the pacifier, right? We should do that. And then I ask you a question and then you just talk like yourself. Yeah, people think I'm dead. I've been hiding out, wearing this disguise for a while. I think I outgrew it a little bit, but, something like that. I use this carriage as my transportation. Somebody pushes me around. It's easier that way. We could have so much fun if we only had a studio to do it in. Does anybody live in Florida want to play the Lindbergh baby? Let me know. I'm in Central Flow. I would do that. I'd have you come over here and set you up in the crib. And then you'd be in the crib all show like this. In the background. Oh, God, that would be so much fun. Can't do it, Dan. Can't. Copyright. But what a great idea. Yeah, I thought of it. Thank you for the $5. Dr. Dan, are you going to be watching Age of Disclosure live with your followers? I can't. I wish I could. Let me see something. I'm going to see if I get a copyright claim, I'll do it. But I don't want to get a strike. That's a big difference. Big difference. I'm going to pull it up and see something. Okay. I want to see maybe they're allowing it. Right? Maybe they're allowing it. Here it is. Coming soon. The Age of Disclosure. Who? All right, when does it come out? Is it out now? It comes out tomorrow, yeah? I never, I've only played the trailer one time. Yeah, let's play it again. Let's take a look at the Age of Disclosure. Dr. Dan, what a great idea. And I think I'm going to try to do that. And I will do it if I can and not get, in trouble for it. Thank you for the $5, though. Appreciate that. Guys, I really need your help. If you can help, great. Every little bit helps. If we can do 30 a night. That's all I need. $30 a night. Go.
The American people are ready to receive the truth.
Oh, isn't that an interesting statement he just made? Did you hear it? Let me replay it because I want you to hear how selfish he is.
The American people are...
How about the world? Do you understand? Do you see where he went wrong? Do you see why this movie's gonna suck? The American people, the world, Jagoff, the world
are ready to receive the truth.
And the world isn't ready. You are ready. I'm ready. We're all ready. Just play the distance. Play it. What? Play the trailer. Okay.
Humanity is not the only intelligence in the universe.
Humanity is not the only intelligent species.
We are absolutely not alone.
Non-human intelligence exists.
UAPs are real, they're here, and they're not human. I spent 25 years as a senior official with the CIA.
I worked on highly classified UAP programs.
28 years as an astrophysicist.
I served as the 4th Director of National Intelligence.
Director of Aviation Security in the National Security Council.
A one-star admiral after 32 years of service.
People that come forward with this, I feel like they've taken their life in their own hands.
I was recruited to a highly sensitive government program that investigated unidentified aerial phenomenon.
For over 16 years, on behalf of the U.S. government, I worked as a senior intelligence official on the unidentified aerial phenomenon topic.
We learned that the U.S. government was involved in a long-running secret war with other nations to collect and reverse engineer vehicles not made by humans.
I have seen with my own eyes non-human craft and non-human beings.
So look at that thing. It's rotating. There's a whole fleet of them.
The first country that cracks the code on this technology will be the leader for years to come.
China has established its own version of a UAP task force.
You think for a second that they wouldn't consider using it to achieve their ends of domination?
This is similar to the Manhattan Project. This is the atomic weapon on steroids.
This is so secret, very, very few people in our entire government have been allowed access to it.
Even presidents have been operating on a need-to-know basis, but that begins to ramp out of control.
It's not acceptable to have secret parts of government that no one ever sees.
You better be careful about a government that doesn't trust its people, because there's no telling what they'll pull on you.
This is the biggest discovery in human history.
You had information being locked away that could change the trajectory for species.
It has so many beneficial impacts, including clean energy.
We should have disclosure today. We should have disclosure tomorrow. The time has come.
What else you want?
What is he taking a shit?
Want to know?
He's taking a dump. Listen to him breathing. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
What else you want to know?
I want to know how deep your poop goes. God, what a loser. And that's the reason I don't want to watch it. Get it? Loser. I don't know when it's coming out. Today, tomorrow, mañana, it's out? Okay. Oh, I believe my parents worked at Costco for a decade. Well, my mom did, actually. Yeah. NHI does exist there. I've seen it myself. And at every bank you go into. Every bank. What's up, Jimmy Mack? Duke Nukem. Amazon is restarting. Oh, yeah, I think I saw that. It's not going to be good. You know that. I don't like when they do that stuff. They ruin, in my opinion, they ruined Star Wars. I think Star Wars is ruined. All right. Let me show you this. What is this? Samo sent this to me. Oh, never mind. This is music. Right? Yeah. Music. Okay. I thought that was the UFO world. Okay, here we go. So I was going through YouTube like I normally do, looking for extremely good content to show my audience today, and I found this. Ba 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 booey ba 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 booey ba 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 booey booey boo ba booey 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 ba ba boo booey booey ba ba booey 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 boo boo. Here we go. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Booey booey ba ba booey. Go.
The work below. This next video comes from Ms. Cassie 87, and the official explanation as to what this woman saw is that she saw the Northern Lights. But have you ever seen Northern Lights like this before?
Watch this.
Nothing.
This is not the Northern
Until
Lights.
this spot.
That's not the Northern Lights. There's clouds there, you schmoho.
Like...
Ay vey. You know what I mean?
What? This
Exactly.
is the second time I've caught it.
It's not the Northern Lights.
It's nowhere else.
Is it? Could it? Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? But it's just got to be lights underground pointing upward, yeah? It is weird. But all it is, it's something on the ground. I think we could
Like,
feel,
I know people were saying it's like very hard to believe that I've caught
it's
it
weird,
out here.
but you can see there's clouds very low in the sky. I mean, that could be the beginning of fog rolling in, and you know how low those clouds are. Okay, in photos, the U.S. saw vivid northern lights as far south as Florida.
And talking about the Northern Lights, I have been seeing more and more videos from people saying that after they've been out in the Northern Lights, they have felt tired, they felt sick.
Oh, God, no, they didn't.
They had a lack of energy. For example, this
It's
video
because
from
they're up late in the night watching the freaking stuff. God.
2.0.
A friend of mine wants to know if anyone else has a sore throat or a burning nose after going out into the alleged Northern Lights.
Oh my God, guys. You know, first of all, it's the way she sounds. Number one, untrustworthy. You know what, folks? I can't even do that horrible voice. Listen.
Burning nose after...
You got a burning nose. Hold on, let me get rid of this for a second. What? Boop. Ah. Hold on. Look at that face. Oh, man.
For example, this video from Jaylee 2.0.
A friend of mine wants to know if anyone else has a sore throat or a burning...
You know, she could put in her teeth.
Nose.
She doesn't have any teeth.
After going out.
She takes her teeth out?
Into the...
Who does this on the internet? Everybody. Look at that.
A friend of mine wants to know if anyone else has a sore throat or a...
Okay, first of all, she doesn't have any teeth in her head. That's a bad sign. And have you ever tried talking without teeth? You can't. It's so hard. She sounds almost perfect. Just a little retarded, but perfect.
Burning nose.
It's very hard to talk with no teeth.
After going out into the alleged Northern Lights. I am getting...
In the alleged Northern Lights. Oh, it's Tyler. Hey, guys, that's me in disguise. Tyler Glockner's here, everybody. That's right, I dressed up like an old lady, you silly fuck. Hey, I don't care, it's not my channel.
reports of sore throats, burning noses, even a day prior to all of this.
Hey, guys. Burning noses. I don't know about you. I've only got one.
I have it too.
Lady, you have every disease.
It's not northern lights, it's radiation, guys. I'm telling you, like, they are literally doing the
It's not northern lights. It's radiation, you stupid ass.
purpose.
What'd she just say? Listen.
Not northern lights, it's radiation, guys.
It's not northern lights, it's radiation, guys.
I'm telling you, like, they are literally doing the
Look at her shirt. She's got food spilling out of her mouth because her teeth can't, well, they're not there. Look at her. Yes, I'm picking on her. Yeah, you gosh darn right I am. And I love it.
purpose. When is the last time in the South?
When is the last time in the South
y'all have ever seen red northern lights?
So now the Earth is not allowed to produce red northern lights. I'm sorry. Red northern lights.
Be honest. We didn't even start having northern lights down here until, like, what, 2 years ago?
We didn't start having northern lights down here until a few years ago? We didn't start having them? What do you mean? They just started showing up? Yes. Why is that funny? It's you don't need an invitation.
And all over the Book of Faith, all these kids are so excited that they went out in it. I wish they would have never gone outside in it. I mean, and to be honest,
I wish I never would have went outside in it. Look at the way she shakes her head. She doesn't give a shit. Her body language is all about this video and her beautiful smile.
they're so excited that they went out in it. I wish they would have never gone outside.
As she says, yes, I wish they never would have went outside. Ow! Oh, God. Ow! Why?
In it. I mean, and to be honest, you could be in the house and it's still going to affect you. And
you could be in your house and it's still going to affect you. Then let's go out and look at it, you dipstick. Oh my God, what a dummy. This is America.
Down here until, like, what,
Florida.
2 years ago? And all over the Book of Faith, all these kids are so excited that they went out in it. I wish they would have never gone outside in it. I mean, and to be honest, you could be in the house and it's still going to affect you.
You know why? Because it's bullshit. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard anybody say about the lights.
And every meteorologist that I have seen.
Every meteorologist. She had a hard time with that word, huh?
Still going to affect you. And every meteorologist that I have seen.
Every meteor. Like meat. Meteor. Just say it like it's media. You like meat, right? Yes, I love meat. I love it a lot. So it's meteorologists. Oh, that's fantastic. Meteorologists. Oh, I'm starving.
Arkansas is like, oh, well, look at this. If you missed it last night, you can see it again tonight.
Wow, look at her hand. Whoa!
Great.
And she's not too far off because multiple news agencies did come out last year and say, can northern lights solar storms affect your health? Studies have found a surprising link. And they're saying how the geomagnetic radiation can disrupt body's circadian rhythm, nervous system, heart rate, and blood pressure and just make you feel unwell. So they did have that excuse lock and loaded, but again, their excuse is that it's just the activity coming from the sun. We're not doing any experimentations whatsoever that could be affecting your health and having you see all these lights where you normally never see these lights. That's just crazy talk. No, it's coming from the sun. sun. That is what's making you feel sick. I'm going to go ahead and play one more video of somebody else saying that they have not been feeling well ever since the Northern Lights.
No, thank you.
I don't know what this is
Here we go.
floating in the sky. Like, at first I thought it was
Whoa,
balloons,
what is
but if it
this?
was balloons, it'd be moving. And then right at this time, it started raining. So I'm like, it can't be leaves or something that has floated up into the sky.
Oh my God.
Like, what?
It can't be leaves that floated up into the sky, guys. Fucking
Whatever this is stationary, and it's a lot of it. And
it's not
it actually
stationary.
goes higher than that.
You can see them moving amongst each other, you idiot.
Like this? Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are.
You're an idiot, is what my thoughts are.
Is indeed,
and it's balloons. You can see that.
Pretty creepy, but whatever that happens to be, it's probably just something they sprayed or put in the skies, and it's sustaining there.
It's probably just something they put in the skies. Retard says.
Happens to be, it's probably just something they sprayed or put in the skies, and it's sustaining there. They look like some massively overgrown nanoparticles. So I had made a previous video, or a couple of videos, talking about these orange orbs being seen more and more by people, but check out what this individual captured over in Denver.
We already looked at this one, and it's skydivers. And we don't need to look at it again. I like this girl. She gets some good videos here. Let's take a look.
Massive.
Is this Bigfoot?
I have an interesting video for you today. This comes from a pair of witnesses who were at a remote location in a helicopter when they spotted what they believe to be a Russian Yeti. You have to look closely in between the trees and you'll see it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And whatever this thing is, it's massive, bipedal, and it appears to have a white coat. Could somebody finally have captured credible evidence of the mythical Russian Yeti?
Oh boy, where did I stop that on her eye, huh? That's a shame. But give her credit. She said it. Bipedal. She didn't say bipedal. Good for her. And I appreciate it. This is why I listen to her. I appreciate people that know how to speak properly, unlike me.
Take a look at this footage. Comment below. Tell me what you think.
Okay. Let's tell her. You see that? No. Oh, there it is. Right there. Is that him? Is that it? No, that's a tree. Right? Where is he? Right here. Oh, wow. Wait, something's wrong. It's blurry.
The video footage is indeed blurry, but you can still make out that this thing is massive, and it does, from a distance anyway, look like a Yeti. And I do think all sorts of cryptids really do exist, because even if you don't...
That is really hard to tell what it is. Why is it that the Yeti is really just the whole thing's blurry, but I guess because he's moving, it looks blurrier? Because it looks blurrier than the rest of the surroundings, which is very strange, which makes me think that maybe the Bigfoot has a little bit of that dimensional power that we always hear about. Pretty cool. I don't know.
I don't believe that these things are entities.
And it's believe. It's not believe. I believe. No, I believe. Say it the right way. I'll let him know. Believe.
Really do exist, because even if you don't believe that these things are...
Even if you don't believe it. Believe it. Believe. It's believe. One more time.
look like a Yeti, and I do think all sorts of cryptids really do exist, because even if you don't believe that these things are entities, we still have these deep underground military bases, these DUMBs, that are creating all sorts of humanoid chimeras, hybrids, and so forth. And
chimeras, really? They're building monsters now. Okay. Okay, Chief. But I like this guy. I like the way he spoke. He said dumbs. He knows what a dumb is. Good for him. A lot of people get that wrong. All right, this next one will blow your faces off. All of them. You ready? Is that Ben Shapiro wannabe?
I said go.
Talking about humanoids, I had posted this video clip in my most recent video, and people had noticed this report.
Wait a second. That guy's a comedian, isn't he? Isn't he? Wasn't he? Oh, look at this now. Now we've got the cryptid eye, cat eyes syndrome. Let me guess, it's going to blink side to side. I can see the blink, the bad edit already.
Talking to Bill Gates, and they noticed his eye. It looks very serpent-like. And I was curious about this myself, and people are leaving comments saying, well, there's nothing wrong with his eye. There's a condition called columba, I think that's how you pronounce it, that gives the iris a more reptile-like appearance.
No!
There are even people saying, well, my friend also has something very similar, so I guess it is what
I never heard of that, have you? The most common columbus reason cause your pupil to have that keyhole or cat eye shape.
is. But more and more people are posting video footage of people they see on TV that are being interviewed. Their facial features are distorting. They're looking less and less.
Okay. If somebody's on TV showing their teeth like this guy, and all of a sudden they turn into spikes, that is not the morphing or the transformation of a wildebeest on camera, idiots. It's just the way the camera computer tries to make sense of what it's seeing. And it gives these ghosted images and distorted images because it's trying to piece together what it sees in itself. You see? Good.
Human, like this individual right here. I believe he's
like this individual. What did he say? Like this individual?
Looking less and less human, like this individual right here.
Okay.
I believe he's a member of parliament or somebody interviewing about the members of parliament, but look at his teeth. They look sharper than what you would see from a normal human. And I get it, right? People can definitely have bad teeth. I'm not humiliating him for that, but it's just something looks very off about this. It looks like they're growing as he's talking, and they're just very, very sharp. Again, something you would see from some sort of reptile, like an alligator or something along those lines.
Or he's wearing denture types. All right, here we go.
Moving on to somebody else that also said something pretty strange. People are wondering what Netanyahu meant when he said this. When he referred to the United States as Rome. But then after this, it gets a little bit more concerning in another video when he mentions Rome again. But first,
I like how these kids, they're so uneducated in the history of what things mean and why they have certain meanings. So he doesn't understand when in Rome, you do as the Romans do. He doesn't understand that. That's what it sounds like to me. Like he doesn't understand. That's why they're saying. That's why Netanyahu's saying, well, they're like Rome. It's not saying they are, but let's listen anyway. Maybe I'm wrong.
So let me go ahead and play this video right here.
We had a moving visit today to the wall. I can't resist repeating this, but I'm going to. I said to the secretary that the last time Pompeo visited Jerusalem didn't end that well. But this is a different time. Rome and Jerusalem clashed over values with a great tragedy for the Jewish people. But the new Rome, the United States, views itself as a new Jerusalem.
We want to know what you're reading now.
What I'm reading?
Yeah.
It's a
That's weird. I didn't do that. I didn't take myself offline or the video. Here we go. I sure wish the people at this streaming service would back the F off, because I know they've been screwing with my shit. Look at this. That is so weird.
Make no mistake about it, something big is around the corner. This is the Greens EFA talking to the European Parliament, and what they say sounds eerily similar to the World Economic Forum United Nations 2030 agenda, but they call it the giant leap.
Not interested.
Is where this connection was made, or maybe it was his idea. And like, again, part of this conspiracy theory.
What we used to call our heirloom seeds. This is just our regular sweet corn that you buy off the shelf. This is GMO corn. Now we grow this as our field corn. And the reason I want to show you this, I'm going to show you two things.
This is cool.
This is heirloom corn. Now we don't weed it. Normally every year, this corn has come up and done really good for the last 10 years. Same seed, so I've grown it over and over, and we rotate our crops. But also, you look at the sunflowers. Once you look at them sunflowers, the sun, I can't see it, but well, the sun basically is right there.
And they're facing the other way.
And they've got the flowers have turned away from the sun.
Sunflowers are supposed to face the sun, and because they're GMO, they're bioengineered. Not working.
This is not something, obviously, if you look down this, that's our garden. We grow over an acre worth of just garden. So what I'm trying to get at is something's not right. There's two things that ain't right. The amount of aluminum in our soil now is 5 times to 10 times higher than it was even last year.
Wow.
Let me show you something else. Now that sweet corn is...
Hey, just remember, we're eating this.
Bought, like I said, from the store, so it's not an heirloom seed. It's supposed to be an all-natural seed. It's non-genetically GMO, but I'm starting to doubt it. However, these are cucumber plants.
Okay.
Now, traditionally, those cucumbers, I'd have so many. After putting them on the stand, we'd be giving them away, giving them to food pantries. And our corn, you know, that heirloom corn, we'd be giving it away.
Yep.
Our garden this year has suffered the worst. It's not due.
Wow, Jimmy Mack, I didn't think of that. It's not the real sun. So where is it? Where is it? That's a good point, though. Wouldn't that be weird? See, if the sun wasn't real, it was real years ago. So when did they switch it out? That's my point. I want to know when. I don't know, man. I just think it's the most commonly, the common answer is the simplest, or the answer is the simplest one, Occam's razor, that it's the soil that's being ruined by all the spraying of chemicals in the sky.
For not water. These are some of our hot pepper plants. Normally, these plants, I would have so many of these hot peppers that you wouldn't be able, I wouldn't be, like I said, I couldn't sell enough of them. We'd be giving them away. And hopefully we have a better garden next year. So we still got enough that we're going to be able to maintain.
All right, we get it. Anything else? Creepy video?
Is where this connection was made, or maybe it was his idea. And like, again, part of this conspiracy theory is that Brittany might have no idea that she was selected for this. So in 2004, the Bush administration blew the cover of a CIA agent named Valeria Plame. And all this was going down. It was causing a lot of bad press. A week before the hearing over this scandal went down, Brittany married her childhood friend, Jason Alexander. What's so fascinating about this Las Vegas wedding is the annulment that happened 50 hours later. right?
Oh,
It created
right.
this huge stir, but it ended up meaning nothing. 2 years later, Bush's approval rating was at an all-time low. And this was really bad because there were midterm elections coming up. And suddenly, no one was talking about
Who
Bush.
cares? All right, I can't handle this. All right, let's keep rolling along the old... I got this itch on my back that is in such a place I can't reach it at all. And it's making me angry. And it's really itchy. I gotta put up another video so I can itch. It itches so bad. I don't want to. All right, here we go. Oh, it itches. I'm just pulling up a video for you. El Padre. All right, here we go. So, Avi Loeb was not impressed with the lack of new insights at NASA at the press conference. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just remembered something. How come I wasn't reminded of this? The behavioral panel. I was supposed to watch that today. Because they did the body language on Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's wife, and I wanted to watch that. And now the story I'm trying to pull up for you will not load. So I'm going to have to get it from another page that's already got it. And I'm having internet issues. I hope we're still alive. That's all that matters. No? Right? That was today, right? It sucked? Oh. It was horrible? Okay. I didn't know you saw it. All right, we won't watch it then. Good to know. I'm glad it sucked. All right, well, let's look at something else that sucks. Avi Loeb talking about the NASA. All right, this is a few minutes. Take a look.
I look at that picture and all those dots look the same to me. So tell me,
yes.
Why? Tell me about this picture that we just saw.
I gotta go
showing the comet.
Well, there were no new insights as to the properties of this object. From this NASA press conference, they pretty much repeated things that we already knew. We knew about the Hubble data, the Webb telescope data, and then the new data, for example, the image from the high-rise camera on board the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter that should have been the sharpest that we have, just showed a fuzzy ball of light similar to the Hubble image that we already saw before. And there was some data from MAVEN on Mars that indicated hydrogen. But these are details. Nothing in the big picture changed. And, the point is that the presenters should have emphasized what we don't understand rather than insist about what is familiar. And, as I say, the foundation of science is the humility to learn something new rather than the arrogance of expertise. That's what the public resonates with. And I pointed out 12 anomalies about this object. The most important among them is the size. This object is a million times more massive than the first interstellar object, 1,000 times more massive than the second interstellar object. And why didn't we see millions?
Let me ask you about that.
Yeah.
So you talk about those interstellar objects, and I was doing a little research, and this is the third one. This one right now is the third one. And the first one was in 2017. The second one is 2019. Are you telling me that none ever happened before 2017? And if none ever happened before 2017, how come we're suddenly now getting 3 in 8 years?
No, there were many that passed before. It's just that we didn't have survey telescopes that are capable of detecting them. These survey telescopes were designed to find near-Earth objects because the Congress tasked NASA in 2005 to find 90% of all objects bigger than a football field that may come close to Earth because of the risk that they pose if they were to impact the Earth. So as a result of that, over the past decade, there were survey telescopes that allowed us to find these objects by chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If Congress wants you to investigate, wants NASA to investigate something to find out if it's going to impact the Earth, what can we do anyway? I mean, if it's coming here, I mean, like, if let's say this particular comet we're going to hit the Earth, and we just like should have buckle up and just, or, I mean, what would happen?
No, if we're dealing with rocks or icy rocks, we can deflect them. If we catch them early enough, just a small nudge could actually make them pass far from Earth. And so that's the trick. And in fact, there was a mission called DART where NASA demonstrated that colliding a spacecraft with an object can deflect it significantly. So that's possible. I mean, there are various methods to deflect them. But this method of preventing a rock from hitting the Earth does not work for a technological object because it can maneuver, or it may have an intent, or it may have abilities that we cannot cope with. It's just like ants in the crack of a pavement looking at a biker that passes nearby. They cannot do much about it. And that may be the situation when we encounter alien technology.
All right, we're going to know more in about a month, or it comes closest to the Earth in about a month, right? I think that's what you told me last time.
On December 19th, and in the coming weeks, we'll have a trove of data, a flood of data that would be very helpful at figuring out all the properties. I mean, we already saw in recent weeks 7 jets coming from this object, some towards the sun, some away from the sun. And we haven't seen yet a very detailed image from a large telescope, but I expect that in the coming weeks. So by the holidays, I expect us to know much more about this object. And let's just hope that it will not deliver any unwanted gifts to Earth. That's all.
Okay, what's the unwanted gift? I'll bite on that one. Like, what unwanted gift?
Okay, so there are 2 possibilities. If it's a natural object, it could, for example, fragment. There could be pieces of it that make their way closer to Earth. Or if it's a mothership, a technological mothership, you could have mini probes that are released and reach close to Earth. So we need to monitor whether there is any unusual activity near Earth. We have a lot of eyes on the sky. And also near Mars. There are orbiters there, there are rovers there. Just check for unusual activity, any objects that arrived that were not there to start with.
It's so fascinating to listen to this. It makes me think, I wish I hadn't gone to law school. I should have gone, because it's just endless.
It's never too late, Greta. I'll be delighted to work with you if you wanted.
Well, I think I first need to go back and try, working on my high school chemistry. I was a little bit.
Oh no, you can come to my class. I teach some of the basics on this, and it won't take you long to figure things out. The beauty of science is that it's not up to people to decide what nature is. We just need to observe nature and figure it out. It's like a detective story, so it's much better than politics, because in politics you get a lot of misinformation.
Indeed, again. All right, well, I'm going to take you up on that class. You probably shouldn't have said that. I'll take you up on that. Dr. Avi Loeb, thank you very much, sir. And I hope to see you on the 19th of December when we're talking about getting the closest to the Earth. Thank you, sir.
I'll be there.
I don't know if we'll go live, if they're going to go live that day, but I don't see, unless something magical happens between now and next month, I just don't see the allure, which is why I didn't care about NASA's pictures, even though it was beautiful, whatever they captured there, but it's not a spaceship. It's a very big interstellar object that has very strange properties and is moving oddly, I guess, to Avi Loeb, and strange ejections and stuff like that. Look, he's going to keep doing it. Every time an interstellar object makes an appearance, Avi Loeb is going to say, this one is also possibly an alien ship. And he's going to go on. And you know what? Nobody's going to buy it. See, he should have waited until I know, realistically, guys, I'm just thinking like a normal person. He's not normal. He's very odd. And I don't like it. What I don't like is that he's a Harvard professor talking this shit. And what he should have done was wait for it to get really close. I'm not saying it had to be right at Earth, or anything like that, but to say alien 40% chance it's an alien ship, he shouldn't have a job at this point, but I guess there's nothing wrong with making that guess, because what did he have to go off of? Oumuamua. That was the only other interstellar object. Well, no, there was another one after that, but you know what I mean. The first one that everybody went nuts over. Anyway, Avi Loeb doing it again, and not good. Not good optics, my peeps. Not good. All right, let me get rid of some things here. That was from... Now, that Baltic Sea anomaly, that sucked. God, that was awful. I'm so disappointed in that. What they've promoted as having evidence, and it'll change everything we know. He wouldn't give up anything. I don't know. I don't know. I am looking for this video that I have. It's a link to a video. Here it is, I think. The Nordics want the nukes. Let me see if this pulls up what I think it should be, because this interests me. The Nordics? Yeah, this is it. So it's only 1 minute and 40 seconds. But it's from American Alchemy. Now, every time I listen to this channel, I'm interested in it, but then I say, what the hell? It says UFOlogy needs to die. Nordic aliens are obsessed with disarming humanity of nuclear weapons. The Nordics. Why don't they just do it? Make a statement. Just do it. Nike said it best. Just do it. I mean, really. Just do it. You don't want us to have them? Take them.
Obsessed with disarming us of nuclear weapons. The only defense that we would have against such a civilization, if indeed it's lording over us, is precisely our nuclear arsenal.
And then he takes a drink like he's dropping the mic. Did you see? Oh, it's Jesse. Look at this guy. Look at this.
Precisely our nuclear arsenal.
There it is. The mic drop. And then, is that Jesse?
So you think, but then couldn't you sort of, if you really had like 360, control over the world, wouldn't you be able to sort of like pit people against each other? I mean, in a world of mutually assured destruction, you end up with this kind of weird like holding pattern of geopolitics where tensions are rising, but people themselves are sort of, in these sort of Orwellian, farmhouses or something, and they're sort of withering away. And so that doesn't seem particularly empowering.
I'm going to give you a short and quick answer to that, but then I want to answer your bigger question.
Or even the information technology might be
I want to answer your bigger question about the misuse of technology, but just quick short answer to that one. I think the reason that we destroyed the Soviet Union, which I consider the worst mistake ever made by the United States.
Why do you think that's the worst mistake?
Is because the Soviet Union and the United States could have and should have and would have eventually combined their forces against these Nordics. I think that what John F. Kennedy wanted to do and what his brother RFK was going to resume as policy was an alliance with the Soviet Union. After all, remember, we had fought the Nazis together with the Soviet Union. Was an alliance with the Soviet Union where we would both go to the moon together and if necessary, we would both defend the freedom and independence of humanity using nuclear weapons.
Ah, what a perfect world. What a perfect world he lives in. That would have been nice. If the Americans and the Russians, instead of trying to compete against each other, just put everything together and figure it out faster. But can't do that when you have to prove your D is bigger than their D. Why do you think the rockets were shaped like that? I don't know. They couldn't shape them, a lot of other ways, really. Couldn't send it up as a triangle. That just would look, and it wouldn't work, I don't think. Couldn't send it up as a sphere. You couldn't go to the moon in a rectangle. Right? All right. It's funny. I always like reading comments in the chat room when I get a chance to. And you see people saying, this is the most boring show you've done in a while. I'm like, but you're here watching it. You're here watching it. And it's funny because this is what's going on in the world of ufology. It's Three Eye Atlas and a bunch of whistleblowers trying to make a living. There isn't much going on. And we touch everything, believe me. I look. And that's the other point I want to make. If the show's so boring, do one yourself. Show me what I need to do. And I'd love to change it if I could. Remember, I'm doing this sick, right? I don't feel good, right? I could have slept and been flaky and just blew it off, but I didn't. It's called If You Can, You Will, and I do, because I am able to. I had to finish that sentence. But I don't see those people making any contributions to ufology, just negative comments in the chat. It's funny to me. It's like you think you're, not just you guys, there's people out there who think they're so good. Do it. That's why I'm doing this. When I first got into this field, I was interviewed by supposedly the best, Jeff Rentz. And it was January 6th. Reason I remember, because there was a 2-hour UFO special with Peter Jennings on that night. And we were talking about it. And I was on with Brian Vike. And Jeff Rentz is the worst interviewer in the history of interviewers that I've ever talked to, ever met. He sucks. And I don't know how he's popular. I don't get it. It's got to be the guests, because and I said to myself, I could do better. Here we are. Now, look, I don't have writers. I don't have anybody helping me. I do it all on my own. Jeff Rentz has a team, and he still sucks. So when you show me you can do better, I will listen to you if you have a comment. But until then, just shut the fuck up. All right. And we're almost done, so we got a few more minutes. And, this is, okay, now, this is a triangular object that was suddenly cut off during NASA's live stream. This is weird. What do you think? Oh my God, wait a minute. Come on. All right. Really? This looks like this. Yeah, you guys tell me, what does this look like? Here we go. What does this look like? This was supposedly cut off of NASA's feed. Something up here. Did you see it? I just noticed it. Take a look again. So what's that object? And then you have that something up top following it. See, I think it looks like the space station, yeah? But it's not. You can see through it. Like here and here you can see right through the background. I don't know. For all I know, this is a fake. I mean, it looks like psionic camera. Yeah, and it looks like there is a structure in between here, but not here. So you can see in between there, but not between where the you would think a structure. I think that's the space station, yeah? I like it. Hate the show so much it hangs out for a couple of years. Makes no sense. I don't get it. All right. So, wait, hold on. All right. Oh no. Oh no, I just realized something. Okay. Well, we're going to play some of these because I want to. Now, this is my favorite channel for the paranormal. And look, you know, there's not much going on in ufology. Like I say, you got something better. You know how to email. You know how to send me information. Those who criticize never seem to do anything to make things better. You ever notice that? But I did. I chose to do it. That's what makes me better than you. Yeah. Thor. Yeah, he knows I'm talking about him. But it's just such a simple thing to make a comment about somebody doing their live stream. Oh, this is boring. Ooh. So help. Send over something that's interesting. Never do. They never do. They just criticize and criticize, but yet they're here every night. Every night. And you know why. You know why.
A TikTok user named Keely says she often gets motion alerts from the security camera in her basement. But every time she checks the video, there's nothing there.
This is good, actually.
Except this time.
This is so weird.
Did you see it?
Yeah, a little
When the
bit.
footage is brightened, we can see a strange misshapen something that seems to be slowly climbing up the stairs from Keely's sub-basement. Strangely enough, the motion sensing camera didn't detect any further movement after this single clip.
I think because it
Now,
was
it's
moving.
worth mentioning that Keely has been posting on TikTok for over 4 years and has never posted anything paranormal before or after this one video. So, just what is that climbing the stairs?
So, you know, I can hear a lot of people, and I've seen the comments on Nuke 5 here, people saying it's fake, you know, da-da-da-da-da. I don't see how a woman who's been making videos, never had a paranormal one, gets this one time, and people are calling it a fake. Hey, look, people fake stuff every day, I know. But it doesn't seem like this is a fake. And if it's real, which I think it is, it's really bizarre. Did somebody sneak in the house? And what kind of head is this? It's just really bizarre. Either they're wearing a mask and the whole thing's just to juice up, her subscription or whatever the hell she has going on TikTok. I don't know.
Let me know what you think. Shadows in the Chateau. Ted and Lisa Rogers have spent the last 5 years restoring a 14th century French chateau in Limousin, France. It's a massive project that they've been documenting over on their YouTube channel, Chateau de Montmonier. Now, to be very clear, their YouTube channel isn't about ghosts or the paranormal. It's all about renovations and daily life in the French countryside. But one night, things take a very strange turn. Lisa becomes convinced that there's a mouse running around in the chateau's old boot room, but Ted insists that he hasn't seen any signs of a mouse. So, to settle the debate, Lisa sets up a camera to record the room overnight, hoping to catch the mouse on tape.
We didn't catch the mouse. There was no mouse last night. However, there is something else we did catch. And yeah, I'm going to go and get Ted to come and watch the footage.
What are we looking at?
Right, so let me start playing. So this is from last night. This is me setting the camera up. So I'll set the camera up so you can see the hole in the corner. Can you see it? Hope you can see it. Anyway, I'm off to bed. It's very late. So we'll see whether we catch this mouse out in the morning, and then Ted will have to believe me that there is something running above our bedroom. I'll see you all in the morning. Good night.
Instead of filming a mouse, Lisa's camera ends up catching something very different.
She's already smiling.
Put the latch on the door there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sensor light's gone out.
Right.
So I'm going to forward this bit because it's about 2 hours, well, it is 2 hours, 27 minutes into filming last night. Now, we went to bed about midnight,
Yeah.
so this would be about 2:30.
Wow,
This
2.5 hours later.
Now, you heard the latch go off the door.
Yeah.
And that's the light coming on.
The motion sensor light.
Yeah.
Look at her face. She's so happy. Oh, look at the shadow.
What? There's shadow there.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see a shadow moving across it.
Yeah. Keep watching.
Oh my god. What? That's got to be an animal or something, isn't it?
That was a big shadow for an animal.
How?
It unlatched the door and everything.
You can't.
How can an animal get up
You
so...
You can't have put the latch on properly.
I put the latch on because you heard the latch go on.
Yeah.
And you heard the latch come off.
I didn't actually hear the latch come off, but you know.
Right, let me play that again.
Oh yeah.
You hear the latch?
Right, yeah.
The door open. Now, to push that door open, that's the heavy door, you've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
And there's nobody standing there.
And I've never known that door swing open on its own.
No. And the other thing is, the camera is up on a tripod. So to move it in a tilt, like it's tilted
moved,
up, something has moved. It hasn't moved the tripod because the tripod would fall over.
Oh,
it's had to move the camera.
Oh, that's...
Oh, wow. I love her.
I don't know. It's the shadow that got me than anything. The shadow walk... I don't get it.
That's weird, isn't it?
I don't
That
get
is
it.
just
I don't get
bonkers.
it.
The door to the room unlatches and opens.
That's just really odd. You know, it makes you really... It has to make you question reality. Like the door opening, it's a heavy door, it unlatched. And the only thing it can be is that, you know, some kid or neighbor is playing a hoax on them, and we all know that's not happening. And then the shadow. But the one thing that I can never understand. And maybe because it's just random, but why 2.5 hours later did it start? And I'd like to know if there's any future investigations going on at the same time where they having repeat performances, and kept doing it and it kept happening, because then there would be a residual haunting or residual whatever, poltergeist activity, you name it. This is what fascinates me about the world we live, because there's no explanation for it. I can't think of anything that makes sense for that to happen in our world. And that's what bothers me. It's like, I don't like not knowing what's not visual. I want to see. I want to know. I want to know. I want to see. And I don't want to die to see. I want to see before I die. But, 20 years to go, probably that's all I got. If that. That'll go by pretty quick, I assume. Man. Such a wild experience they're having over there. All right, I think there's one more I have to play in this world. There's one of these videos. I have this here for a reason. I think it's this one. No, I don't think it is. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's this one. All right.
Starts acting up in the kitchen like it's seeing something that Miley can't. It goes wild, knocking things over, hissing, and even scratching her. Miley grabs her phone and starts recording as the cat just keeps freaking out, still seeming to sense that there is something dangerous nearby.
Look at that. That cat's pissed.
Miley says that she couldn't see anything, and to this day she still
right?
Has no idea what set her cat off that night.
Crazy.
Next up, Jacinta Simone says that she and her partner bought an 1800s farmhouse in the countryside just outside of Sydney, Australia. But first day they arrive to start moving in, and their dog does this.
What is it? What is it?
The dog immediately seems to lock on to something in the old cottage's master bedroom, and it won't look away. But what exactly is it seeing? Finally, Steve says he lives in a very haunted house and often hears strange disembodied voices late at night. One evening, he's home alone with his dog when he notices that the dog keeps staring at one particular spot across the room.
Oh, yeah.
Steve checks his security cam and hears this.
It's so weird, David, right? Could be. Could be.
Some unknown female voice says, "Play dead," and then immediately after says, "Come."
Whoa! Did you hear how loud that is? No way! I'm sorry, I was talking. Listen.
Evening, he's home alone with his dog when he notices that the dog keeps staring at one particular spot across the room. Steve checks his security cam and hears this.
Wow. What?
Some unknown female voice
right
says,
there.
"Play dead," and then immediately after says, "Come."
Wow. Wow.
Steve swears that he was completely alone with the dog that night.
Oh.
He also says that these strange unexplained events are a common occurrence in his haunted home. Sometimes other ghosts speak.
Wow.
And then, sometimes, a ghost might just walk through the wall.
Come on! That's not fake. I don't care what you guys think. I'm telling you, this shit
Cradle
is
and
real.
all. Proud mom Misty Huron says that strange things have been happening in her home while her husband is away working as a commercial truck driver. She first notices something unusual one night when her baby monitor suddenly just starts glitching.
Anybody have one of those VTech baby cameras? It keeps glitching out and it has woken me up so many times tonight. I thought it was just background noise, but the last time I swear I heard music playing.
Wow. Next day, Misty is making a milkshake for her son when something very strange happens.
Get everything out, I turn the blender on, I start blending the shake, I'm cleaning up from making lunches and putting stuff away in the pantry. And all of a sudden, literally the loudest sound, I turn around and me and my son are like,
Hold on,
what
Pat.
The blender literally flew across the kitchen. I'll post a picture, but it came unplugged. The motor's on the floor. The jug that holds all the contents is splattered everywhere. There's shake all over my cabinet.
So Misty says her
Why
10-year-old
would she
daughter
fake
Olivia.
that,
The
right?
motor's on the floor.
Did you see it? Like, she has it on the ground.
Really flew
Look.
across the kitchen. I'll post a picture, but
Look at it. It's splattered. Like, you know, if you're going to fake it, you know, I guess you do it right. But yeah, it's pretty wild. Like, you wouldn't want to break a $100 blender. It looks pretty expensive. That's a nice one, actually. I don't think the veil is even there, Pat. I know that's not going to make you happy hearing me say something like that, but I don't think there is a veil. I don't think there's anything magical. I don't think there's anything we're waiting for as far as a certain percentage of people get the gift of communication with their minds and souls and all that other stuff that the whole world is going to be able to communicate in an instant with their minds. And no, I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't think that's real. I don't think the psychic realm that people think we can talk to the other side is real. I don't think there is a veil. I think it is what it is. And I know why we say veil, because it's easy. You know, we can't get past it. We don't understand what's on the other side. It's a thin veil. We see some stuff. I get it. I don't even know if we're supposed to see that stuff. And here's what I don't like. We see it anyway. So my point is, are we supposed to see it? And are we supposed to question and research the spiritual realm to wrap us up in God or a God or whatever your belief system is? Something positive that'll keep you on the right, straight and narrow in this world? I don't know, man. There's just so many options and so many claims and so much evidence. And there's so much evidence. We don't know what to believe because there's so many fakes. And that's done on purpose a lot of the time. Have you ever noticed any time? It's like Greer. Anytime there's something big that happens, you know, in ufology, Greer's got to come out and say he's got something big. Same thing with the paranormal. I don't know why I was going with that. That makes no sense. All right, I gotta go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know if there's going to be a show tomorrow night. I don't know. Tomorrow's Friday. It's a shitty night for oh, that's right. I am going to do a show here tomorrow. And it's going to be in the vertical stream. That's right. I remember I started doing that for Goof On. Every Friday. Or every other Friday. Whatever. Thanks for hanging out. Moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans. Thanks for making this show enjoyable. And the chat room exciting. So thanks for that. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. And if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. For ufology, that is. Yeah. Alien bless.
There's a good thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it down treasured sites in Christianity?
There's a new